Tonight, we're learning more details about a shooting that happened at a high school in Arlington, Texas. An accused shooter at Timberview High School is now in police custody. Tonight, 18-year-old Timothy George Simpkins in custody after investigators say he opened fire at the school today, injuring 4 people. Police say the shooting happened after a fight broke out between a student and another person. The victims went to the hospital. 2 of them reportedly were shot. Now, many of you at home can make sure a threat like the one at the Texas high school doesn't turn tragic. Dr. Webb is a certified ALICE active threat training instructor. He joins us live now tonight via Zoom. Dr. Webb, thanks for doing this with us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Now, we've had recent threats here in Southwest Florida for some of our schools. How is technology affecting students' personality and perhaps maybe a connection between high-tech technology and the use, or rather, violent behavior from students?
Well, it certainly is affecting it, and the pandemic has made it much worse because they're looking for that social niche, and they're having more difficulty finding it face-to-face, obviously, so they've gone to their social media in order to find that. So it obviously is affecting their mental health, and the primary mode of violence for our children is bullying. And, you know, back when we were growing up, you could leave school and leave the bully, or leave church and leave the bully. These days, it's 24/7. They're receiving that bullying through cyberbullying, and it's never ending.
Never ending, can't escape that. So when it comes to safe schools, what's more important? How fast you can initiate a lockdown, or being able to identify and respond to perhaps a troubled student?
100% preventing this from occurring. And that's going to take a lot of things, including understanding that the world that these children are growing up in. So we have to also understand that there are a couple questions that we should be asking this. One, why did this student feel unsafe that they had to carry a weapon? And 2, were there any type of signs that somebody could have seen to prevent this? But when you've got over 1,700 children in one confined space, obviously you can't see all of them all of the time. So that's one of our major issues, is we're still educating kids in schools designed in the early 1900s. We've got to wake up and understand that kids are different these days, and we've got to quit standardizing them and start energizing them.
Real quick, kids who are troubled and announce their plans to actually shoot or harm others at the school, sometimes never properly reported to authorities. Why is it important to not ignore or not to dismiss these kinds of messages?
Well, you can no longer say, you know, it's boys being boys or girls being girls. You have to identify these behaviors and research yourself. Parents, go out and research the signs of depression, the signs of bullying, and understand what's going on with your own children and their social media niche, because it's very important to understand school is just the end zone of what they're doing in those other 4,000 waking hours during that year. We need your help.
Webb, ALICE certified trainer, thank you so much for your insight. Appreciate your time tonight.